Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for August. So we are in Leo season, then we move into Virgo season later in the month. We have the beautiful new moon in Leo happening on the 4th. We have a full moon in Aquarius happening on the 19th. And we also have a Mercury retrograde happening pretty much most of the month. It starts just after the new moon in Leo and turns direct at the end of the month. So bit of a Mercury retrograde month coming in, but you have the Ace of Feathers, mental clarity and foundation coming through. This is the Ace of Swords. So this is good, Cancer. It's like you're seeing something in a new light. You're seeing the fresh new possibilities and getting really clear, like seeing something really clearly here, which is fantastic. Because Mercury is in retrograde, it does mean like this is your element of air, which is the element of your mind and communication. So it may be that, we have Miss Beautiful Stella coming in. You decided to come in for Cancer, did you, Stelly? So it may be that I feel like this is really good energy to navigate through this Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde can just be a sense of you're revising a whole heap of stuff, you're reworking stuff, you're making it better. You know, it gets a bad rap for plans going askew and technology going crazy, but you can use this energy really constructively, and having the Ace of Air come in and having this beautiful mental foundation and clarity, you could really be working positively with this energy, which is fantastic. So that's good news for you guys, Cancer. So getting really clear about something or someone or a situation in your life. So let's see what is shifting and changing for you. We have the Tower. Boom. Okay. Mars, Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Wow. Okay. Well, interesting. We've got the lightning strike of the Tower, and then look at all those eyes coming out. It's like suddenly you're seeing things from a very, very different perspective, no longer confined and locked up inside the Tower. It's like you have the freedom to see something through through new eyes. It's almost like it was constricted, like your vision was constricted, or there was limitations around what you could see or what the clarity, and the Tower just comes in and goes boom. Okay, so this could be revelatory, this energy, major revelation. You're seeing something through new eyes, and it could be quite of a shift and change with the Tower. The Tower does bring unexpected energy. It could even bring shocks and surprises. But ultimately what the Tower wants to do is break you free from something that is old and doesn't resonate and isn't serving you anymore. So there's like a way that you've been seeing or perceiving a situation or a truth gets revealed to you, and it ultimately wants to set you free, even though it may shake the foundations a little bit in the process of doing that. But it kind of frees your mind to go, oh, okay, now I'm almost got this 360-degree view, as opposed to this very, very kind of narrow view of what's going on here. So it may be that, yes, the truth does come out, or that this massive revelation or mindset shift does come through, that next to the Ace of Feathers, like the Ace of Swords, that is actually really good energy. You know, it's just boom, clarity comes through for you. So you can use this really constructively, like I said. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. The Page of Swords, like look at all this element of air coming through for you. So much going on inside your mind, a lot of mental activity, a lot of plans, a lot of communications, a lot of messaging back and forth. And I feel like there's some kind of keep your ear to the wind. There's some kind of message or news that comes in and boom, it's loud and clear. It's what you need to hear at this moment in time. So you're getting this message, absolutely. So they're just saying keep your ear to the wind, have an open and curious mind. This will come your way, this message. So we just got to get Stella into a good position here. So Cancer, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading. Cancer, just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading and we can look further into the future about what this all means, this truth or revelation being revealed. Where is it all going? So the link for the extended reading is in the description box below. I'll tell you a little bit later about that. But yes, we have the Two of Pentacles. So what is crossing you? Okay, what is crossing you? So it's like hard for you to get this information or to hear this in some way. So let's see. Let's get the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So you've got two aces coming in. Definitely new things are activating in your life. And yeah, wow. Okay, we're moving into the Empress. So this is good. We're moving into abundance, the Six of Wands. Okay, now we're starting. And yes, the Tower again. So is that what you want? This is in your hopes and fears. So if you hope it or fear it, but it seems to be coming, the Tower. And yes, relationship. Ooh, okay. My goodness. Wow. All right, I just want to pull one more card. Okay, and at the base of the Ace of Pentacles, wow, three aces and the Three of Swords. Like, this is major manifestation stuff coming through. Some significant relationship shifts and energies I'm seeing coming through with this reading. Now, for some of you, this is meeting somebody new. This is kind of make up, break up, meet someone new energy. It's like boom, like the Tower comes in a sense of, I do feel like relationships are going to be majorly impacted by this. So we have as a situation the Page of Swords. And is there some piece of information or something that you're waiting for or needing or wanting to learn, or you're just like, oh, I need to know this, because this page is waiting for a message of some sort or news of some sort. So it feels like that's the situation, is that there's some kind of messages coming back and forth or something's coming to you. It is blocked by this Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is where something's been really out of balance. It may be that, your energy's just been a bit stretched, or you've just had a lot on your plate. You've been juggling a lot of things. This is a pentacle, so it could have been to do with workload, resources, or it's just, trying to find the balance within this relationship. Something is feeling like, this person could be in a whole other place to you, might not be with you, or it just feels like something's really out of balance here with the Two of Pentacles that's blocking you getting this message. So it's no wonder in your conscious mind you've got this Three of Swords, which is that perhaps it's, the Three of Swords represents our wounds and the things that wound us and the things that people say and do that wound us, or situations that are wounding us at this moment in time. And that's very much kind of at the forefront of your conscious mind here with the Three of Swords, that feeling like you're being very triggered or that something is wounding you at this moment in time. I feel like, it actually is, we move on from that, which is really great. There's lots of ones and twos. So it feels like this is kind of the start of a situation that actually could get resolved quite easily and quickly. So it's like something starts up and it feels like, oh, okay, it might have a few things around it, like a bit of some drama or some prickly moments, or just some things you got to sort out here with this developing situation, this new situation or energy. I do feel like it's between you and another person and the way you're communicating or what's going on with you. And so we have at the base, though, this Ace of Wands. And this is a sense that there's a lot of new activations coming in for you, Cancer. A lot of new things are activating here. And so it's wanting to start you into these fresh new cycles. So the Tower's like, boom, okay, time to start again, time to start anew with some of these energies and these cycles. And if something's just kind of not working for you, especially in Mercury retrograde, and the situation is the air, and you do have a lot of element air around in this reading, it's a sense of the universe is going to show you really clearly what needs to be shifted and changed, what you need to start again with, what needs to be reworked. what's not working, pretty much. So at the base, we've got this Ace of Wands, and this is about activating what it is that you really want. Now, is that you might have the ideas about it, you might have the motivation, you might be getting this message from soul, and this is a new soul and spirit activation coming through. But it could be that you're getting passionate about something. This is passion. So whatever it is, it feels like something deep inside of you is activating this Ace of Wands, which is a soul, spirit, passion activation, a creative activation. So anything that's in the way of this new energy that wants to come through with these three aces, it's just the tower's like, boom, out of my way. Make way for these aces, for these new energy to come through. So absolutely, I feel like there's something really good coming your way, but it's like, yeah, you've got to make room for it pretty much. And the universe is doing that for you in probably a dramatic way with that tower energy. In the recent past, we have the Justice card. So this would suggest there was some kind of agreement or contractual agreement, or you may have been looking at, the balance of things and what's fair, what's not. But this question of balance and harmony and contractual agreements and soul growth lesson agreements and Akashic record agreements is something that's precipitating and leading up to this as well. Like, what was agreed upon? Is it something that is, has been fulfilled? Because there's a new activation that's coming in here. It does feel like with that Justice card that there's some kind of soul growth lesson or that is ready to finish. It's like, boom, tower says it's over. You're stepping into something new. Now, this doesn't mean that relationship or situation necessarily is going to end, but whatever the soul growth lesson around it was, you're letting go. You're letting go of that contract. So that could be that there was like an energy between you and someone else, or an energy that stuck with you, or something that you were holding on to that it was hard to release. And the universe is saying, no, you don't need that in your life anymore, which is actually really good. It feels like this very strong activation and clearing of the ties energy it's coming through. And then you're moving straight into the Empress, and the tower's like, out of my way. We're moving into the Empress. And it's good energy. So if you haven't been able to feel like you are in a position to be feeling nurtured, or that you could really nurture something, or the Empress is all about abundance and creativity and feeling like there's enough of everything, feeling loved. It could be around money or love, but definitely it feels like this is Empress is wanting to bring some good things. It's like bringing the harvest, nurturing that harvest, bringing this abundance to you. So if there's something that was being so locked up in that tower that you haven't been able to access whatever it's you needed from the Empress, because she brings big love, she brings big money, she brings creativity, she brings feeling loved, feeling nurtured, feeling abundant. It's time to reap the harvest. It's a really nice energy that the Empress wants to bring to you. Feeling really alive and in the moment as well with the Empress, and feeling like you're surrounded by some beautiful things is it's all about your perception as well. Like if we put ourselves in the Empress's shoes, and the universe says, I don't want you to be in this tower anymore, of the tower, and your eyes are kind of going, I'm really drawn to all the eyes in this tower card here. The eyes are all going like, oh, they were trapped inside that tower, and then they've opened up and gone, oh, now I'm seeing the Empress. And put yourself in the Empress's shoes. Like if you were the Empress sitting on your throne, you're surrounded by all this abundance, the water is flowing, there's a beautiful creek nearby, you hear the rustling of the leaves. It's a beautiful, abundant place. It's like one of those meditations where you go in and you're feeling the sunshine on you, and there's a light breeze, and you can hear the birds, and it feels like you're in this beautiful, abundant space. And that is the perception that the universe wants to bring to you. Suddenly your eyes are opening to this energy, which is really beautiful. So feel like the Empress, feel beautiful, feel loved, feel like you've got some good things around you. That's what they're wanting you to bring in the near future. So yeah, it's beautiful energy. And then we have, as you are turning up as the Six of Wands, which is it's success, validation, recognition, and yeah, very successfully getting what it is that you want here. It's like moving beyond some things that have been wounding you, stepping into clarity, stepping into the eyes of the Empress. The Empress also is very magnanimous. She's very generous. She understands, she's almost like an empath. She understands because she's got that beautiful crown of stars here, and that represents the 12 zodiacs. So it's like she understands, she's very attuned to all the people around her, you know, other people that are not Cancer, there are other zodiac signs, and she's got this generosity with her. So she loves to be generous. She loves to pass on the good feelings, the good love to everyone around her. She's very, like I said, generous. And so this Six of Wands is all about validation. It's all about feeling. This is very kind of Venus in Leo energy, that we have Venus in Leo at the moment. And it may be that something kind of shakes you out of complacency, so you know what it is that you really need to be feeling like the Empress, to feel like, you know, I really understand what brings you validation, even love language, like how you're feeling loved, how you're feeling seen in the world. And the Six of Wands is a very successful energy of feeling very validated, which is beautiful. So energy surrounding you is the Three of Cups, and this is all about the people. There's people around you. This is about emotional connections. So there definitely could be, you know, this could be for some of you, if this is revelatory around a relationship, this could even be a third party that is around. If you need to find out about that, that will come through. It's not going to be for all of you, but, you know, this could actually just be knowing who your people are, who you want to emotionally connect with. Like I said, that Empress, she has the crown of stars on her head. She's opening her heart to all these people, and these people are around you with the Three of Cups. So this is celebration. So whatever's happening here with you breaking free from some kind of old relationship, soul growth lesson or pattern here, it's a sense that you are celebrating. There are people around you, even occasions. It may even be that there's socializing or seeing people, or birthdays or events, weddings, things like that, significant events, just going out with friends, where this could be where this revelatory energy gets triggered, or that you suddenly feel celebrated, or that you suddenly understand something from this very different perspective. So hopes and fears, we have the Tower. Boom. Here it comes. I always find the hopes and fears positions really interesting, because it usually works as a paradox, because it's either something you're hoping for, but also something you're fearing. So it's like, I want this. I want to know the truth. I want the revelation. I want to be broken free. I want the change. But at the same time, maybe I don't want that. So it's, the Tower is dramatic. It's unexpected. It brings, like I said, unexpected change. And it brings about sudden changes and endings as well, shifts. So we have as the outcome, the Two of Cups, the Temperance card, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's with this Mercury retrograde energy, I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking and rethinking about relationships, where they're going, how they're going for you, how they're growing. And we do see the Two of Cups is a relationship next to the Temperance card, which is nice because it brings balance and harmony back to a situation. But it does caution and say moderation, because it's next to that Two of Swords. There's still things you're uncertain about with this person, with this relationship. There's still things that haven't fully been resolved, but you're really aware of that now. You know that because you've got all this, your eyes have been opened through this reading. So here you are with the Seven of Pentacles going, oh, I'm planting some seeds. I'm investing into this relationship, and I need to be really wise about what that is. You know, am I going to invest some more time, or am I going to invest starting this relationship for a start? For some of you, the Tower and the Two of Cups is falling in love. So even though it's dramatic, it's like, boom, the Tower opens, the defenses come down, in comes love and a connection. So it can be equal. Like I said, it's sort of a make-up, break-up, new relationship, shift of a dynamic within a relationship, it just clears out the old really quickly. If there's something just not right for you or not right for this dynamic, it's like clearing that out, which is good if you can look at it through that light. It doesn't mean it can't come with a little bit of heartache or it can't come with a little bit of drama, but it just depends on what the situation is for all of you as well. Like, it wants to move away from something that is wounding you or triggering you, and that's what this tower does. It's wanting to free you from that. And so whatever this seed is that you're planting here, it is actually in the element of earth. So it's like, I want to ground something down. I want to see some kind of tangible growth, tangible shift and change. You know, I'm starting this relationship. I want to see where it goes. I want to see maybe you working through some things around finances and money or career between the two of you. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be any relationship, but definitely feels like there's some kind of significant person that you're working through a lot of stuff and going, right, okay, I want to reinvest in this relationship, whether it's time, effort, energy, money, or what it is. And I'm trying to work out how I'm going to go about that, reassess that, and work out the best way that I can use my energy within this relationship so it can grow in a positive way. And so there's no rushing into it. So both the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance cards are both very taking your time, having a think about it. Don't rush into anything. Reassess everything if there's something you're uncertain about, because you've got that Two of Swords there. There may be lots of little choices and decisions that are coming through, or it's just there's, you know, still a bit of like, you still got to make some choices around this, but you have the gift of patience and time and to really assess the situation as you go. And so you have as the overall energy this Ace of Pentacles, and this is the pentacle that you're planting here. We can see this beautiful pentacle there. This is the new pentacle. It's interesting with the Seven of Pentacles because it's suggesting it's already within an existing relationship or an existing pattern within a relationship that you're shifting and changing this, because it's a new pentacle you're planting. But you've already got these Six Pentacles here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've already got something that you've built and established and grown. So it's like, I'm investing in something new. Now, this could be like a business partnership. You could actually be something around clients or offerings or your work or something like that. That can come through with it as well. But definitely feels like this new seed, and next to the Empress, you're planting, getting really clear about what it is you want to plant here, what this new cycle is that's starting up in the element of earth. So it could be around home, health, relationship, a lot of relationship stuff, money and career, any of those aspects really. But it's in next to the Empress. So it's a very fertile and abundant time to be planting these seeds. Whenever the Empress comes in, it makes it a little bit easier for you to do this. Plus also it says, look, anything that you start or plant or reinvest in at this time has got a greater chance to build into something beautiful than if you did it in a time when it was like, there wasn't so supported by the energies around you. So there could be, yes, dramatic changes when it comes to relationships coming through with it. But at the same time, just understanding the nature of that Tower card is to clear out the old and bring you to a place that feels like renewal. And it's like you've got all these aces around. So let's look at your affirmation card. We've got, my life is a mirror. Got the little stripy cat there. We've got our stripy cat here in the reading. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. And that is possibly the most perfect affirmation for this reading. Absolutely. There's a lot of mirroring stuff, a lot of relationship stuff coming in, and then the opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles to plant some new seeds, start a new cycle to grow and change. And so you've got the aces that are coming in supporting that, which is really fantastic. And George in the background, I don't know if you heard him crowing, my rooster agrees. So let's see. Let's pull. Oh, Stella doesn't like, I forgot she doesn't like these. She really doesn't like the the sound of these. I think it's more like a little hiss or something. She really doesn't like it. Okay. All right. We can restructure something, and that might actually be what happens is it's like, boom, in comes Stella like the Tower card. Everything's like all over the shop. And then we could have the opportunity to go, okay, we're going to restructure this, bring something back into order, back into balance. And while I'm saying this, your charm is actually the bicycle. Okay, so the bicycle is all about how we're traveling in life, and it's simple, it's free, it's easy. Well, if you're able-bodied and you can ride a bike, but that's a sense of giving you a little bit more independence and freedom. And it also is very connected to inner child as well. So I feel like it's clean and clear, like it's a clean and clear way to travel. You're not emitting any, they keep showing me environmental stuff, you know, you're not putting out any like toxins into the air. So it's like you're traveling within, at this moment, through all this energy, you yourself are going to be traveling in a much cleaner way and connect you to this sense of you're not producing any emissions or toxins. It's just better for the environment around you, how you or this relationship or how you're traveling in life is, clean air. It's just clean air, which is what the Ace of Swords is. It's about clean air. It's about having that clarity of mind, the new ideas, just not having a whole heap of stuff like inside your mind, cluttering up your mind. A lot of things you're thinking about, it's like, I just need to clear my head and get really clear on what this is. And it just feels like, you're moving forward, and it's going to feel like this sense of, if you're riding a bike, you've got a bit like we were talking about with the Empress, you've got the wind in your hair. It's all very sensual as well, like you really understanding that it's a freer and easier way for you to be traveling. Now, some of you, this could be quite literally around riding a bike, if that's something that you do or you want to incorporate, or that you need to make modifications to the way that's working in your life. But in general, this is about, a cleaner and easier way to travel that is also creating a cleaner environment around you for not only you but other people. So that's your reading, Cancer. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, because we get this sense you're at the start of all these energies. You know, you're planting this new seed for growth. Let's see where it's all going. It feels like it's supported. So energy starts to flow once these Tower shifts some of the old outdated energy. And let's see where it's all going into the near future, what's happening once you kind of invest into this relationship or situation in your life, where it's going to go in the near future. It feels like with the Empress, it feels like it's got abundance around it, but we never know. We're going to have a look at that and investigate that into the near future and get extra messages that you need to know about this. So just before I go, this Ace of Pentacles, they're saying, could be a new cycle around anything. Like it could be a new offering with a business. It could be a new home, a new living arrangement, a new financial agreement. It could be a new cycle around your health. It could be a new relationship starting on new cycles around that relationship. There's just so many things it could be. So that's your reading, Cancer. All that and more is going to be in the extended reading. So we're going to see what's happening with this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. And love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. Follow me on Instagram. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. All those things help with the growth of the channel. And I really appreciate it. And take care, Cancer.